Hi guys. I'm just a warning, I'm not good with scripts, but I just had to make this rant because I really love the show, and I was just disappointed by that ending. Like, I have a ton of problems with this show, but this just took the cake, since it was pretty much a finale. Or at least it felt that way. And if I sound weird and shaky, it's because I've been sick for a little bit. So yeah, it was probably not the best time to make this, but I just wanted to get it out. If you like this kind of video, please comment, because I might make more, since I kind of like making these videos with the voiceover and whatnot. I don't know, it just helps me get my feelings out. And I might make more, and it'll probably be about the show, because I have a lot of problems. I love it, but I hate it. So yeah, let's get this started. My first problem is with how it ended. White Diamond. She was a dictator for centuries on centuries on centuries. She held these beliefs for so unimaginably long. Since she's like pretty much immortal, like most gems are. White Diamond, this cruel dictator, was her whole world was flipped upside down by a simple "no you" from someone in her eyes she thought was a rebellious child. Just by a simple, "Oh, you're being childish though." Bitch, what? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? That was unsatisfying and honestly stupid. I was like, I thought Steven was gonna poof her. And then he was just like, "Oh, no, you." Really? She should be shattered or in a jail cell for her entire existence. She shouldn't be on the streets with how much suffering and abuse she has caused. Imagine this, just seeing Hitler walking around talking about, "Oh, I made an oopsie, but I'm better now," and some like preteen being like, "Oh yeah, it's true." What? She should be jailed even if she is sympathetic, as should Yellow Diamond and Blue, even though I honestly kind of like them. They were genocidal dictators at the end of the day, and bad people. And in that pool scene where they were all like in the pool shimmying around, and like all the crystal gems soldiers that were corrupted just came back. Centipeedle, I forget her actual name, but Centipeedle came back and she was immediately like, "Oh, my diamond, I'm really sorry about everything that happened," and all that shit. She was in the mindset of she was still in the war, and those were the diamonds. Nothing has changed. You don't feel time passing when you're corrupted. Yeah? So they were uncorrupted. All these soldiers that were fighting in a war against the diamonds immediately were just like, "Oh, everything's cool now, I guess." They weren't like, "Oh my god, we're going to die," and none of them moved to even like try and like attack the diamonds. They were immediately like, "Oh yeah, everything's cool now." And like, are we forgetting about the fucking cluster? The rape bubble in the earth that was made by uh, the diamonds when they were like super peeved over what happened to Pink. No one knew anything. No one knew anyone who was in the cluster. There was not a single person who was like, "Oh, where's my buddy Ruby?" And like, the crystal gems would have to be like, "Oh yeah, she's in the world-destroying R.I.P bubble." Yeah. Really? Not one. 'Cause like, with how many shattered gems were in there, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, and Jasper's redemption arc was pretty much just, it was skipped. The ending with Jasper was so meh. She was running at Steven to kill him, like the soldiers should have been doing to the diamonds. And Yellow just gave Jasper the stink eye, and that was it. It would have been so sweet to see an arc with mainly Lapis, Steven, and Jasper. Jasper reforms, realizes Steven is Pink Diamond, entire world. Excuse me, I'm super. Ugh, my throat hates me. Jasper reforms, realizes Steven is Pink Diamond, her entire world is shaking up, and she eventually redeems herself after taking in all that world-defining stuff. The person you've looked up to and the person you've hated are the same person. That would just pretty much give her a mental breakdown. And throw her world upside down, and it would be really sweet to see that redemption. But no, man, and it would have been so great for them to like wrap up the shit show that is Lapis's arc with after all that happened and Jasper is a crystal gem. Lapis has a heart-to-heart with her and apologizing for what she did. That would have been great. It would have cleared up so many of my problems. Cause I love Lapis and I did her dirty. Lapis's whole thing was a good allegory for like the cycle of abuse, you know. Abusee becoming the abuser, you know. Dad hits the mom, so the mom hits the kid, and the kid hits the dog. Like, it would have been so sweet for them to end up being friends, and it would be a great bow on Lapis's arc as well. But no, they just get the genocidal dictator just like going like waggling that finger. Rebecca, come on. Are you serious? I was kind of excited to finally see a villain who wasn't just immediately turned around, because how could you turn around the worst person in the world, like a horrible person? But Rebecca tried to, and in my eyes failed. I'm really disappointed. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the topic, because I've heard some really great theories. Like, how, White Diamond is just scared of Steven, and that's why she's gone along with all this stuff. Yeah, put what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to read it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, you've heard this a million times. I'll see you later. Bye.